the golden age of Hollywood, the influence of Moors shimmered like a hidden gem, often uncredited but undeniably impactful. Their unique artistic legacy can be traced through stunning architecture, evocative costumes, and even the sophisticated storytelling rhythms that defined a generation. From striking on-screen imagery to compelling narratives, traces of Moorish influence wove a rich tapestry of cultural convergence. As secrets of this profound legacy unfold, they invite us to look beyond the spotlight and into the shadows of cinema history. Join us as we reveal the hidden Moorish imprint on Hollywood in this captivating exploration of forgotten narratives. The plays of William Shakespeare, Vol. 6. Othello was produced in 1981 and designed primarily for classroom use. This straightforward staging of Othello removes the embellishments of traditional English accents to emphasize the raw power of Shakespeare's tragedy. William Marshall starred in Demetrius and the Gladiators, 1954. Marshall's portrayal of Othello is a notable interpretation of the Shakespearean character, highlighting the depth and complexity of the Moorish general. As Othello, he masterfully navigates the character's tragic descent from a confident military leader to a man consumed by jealousy and doubt, torn apart by Iago's manipulations. William Marshall played Othello in multiple productions of the play, including on Broadway in a jazz musical and at the San Diego National Shakespeare Festival. Baritone Willard White's portrayal of Othello in Trevor Nunn's 1989 Royal Shakespeare Company (RSC) production was considered to be of great magnitude. White's portrayal of Othello is widely regarded as a powerful and nuanced interpretation of Shakespeare's tragic Moor. White's Othello performance remains a powerful and thought-provoking interpretation, rooted in both strength and vulnerability. Lawrence Fishburne's portrayal of Othello in the 1995 film adaptation is a compelling and modern take on Shakespeare's tragic Moor. Fishburne explores Othello's insecurities about his race and his outsider status, which Iago manipulates to devastating effect. Fishburne's Othello is both strong and fragile, conveying the character's inner conflict with raw emotion. Fishburne's Othello is a masterful, deeply moving performance that remains one of the most memorable interpretations of the role. Mekhi Phifer's portrayal of Odin James in the 2001 film O is a modernized urban adaptation of Shakespeare's Othello. In this version, Odin is a talented captain of a high school basketball team who becomes consumed by jealousy and suspicion, manipulated by his teammate Hugo, a modern take on Iago. Phifer's performance highlights Odin's vulnerability as an outsider, both in terms of his race and his status within a predominantly white elite sports environment. His performance captures the essence of Othello's themes: love, betrayal, jealousy, and self-doubt, while giving them a fresh, modern context that resonates with today's audience. David Oyelowo's portrayal of Othello in the 2016 production of Shakespeare's play is a striking and emotionally charged interpretation of the tragic Moor. Oyelowo's Othello is a commanding and dignified military leader whose inner turmoil gradually consumes him. Oyelowo brings a vulnerability to Othello, highlighting the character's internal conflicts while also showcasing his strength and leadership. Andre Holland's portrayal of Othello in the 2022 production of Othello at the Shakespeare Theatre Company brings a fresh and compelling take on the iconic role. Holland's performance emphasizes Othello's complexity. His Othello is charismatic and commanding. Holland brings a contemporary sensibility to the character, highlighting the emotional weight of Othello's racial and cultural identity as a black man in a predominantly white world. Adrian Lester's portrayal of Othello in the 2008 production at the National Theatre in London is widely praised for its depth, emotional complexity, and modern relevance. His performance captures Othello's vulnerability, particularly as he falls prey to Iago's insidious manipulations. Adrian Lester's portrayal of Othello remains a standout, offering a contemporary, nuanced approach to one of Shakespeare's most complex characters. Paul Robeson's portrayal of Othello in the 1943 Broadway production is one of the most iconic and historically significant performances of the character. Robeson's deep, resonant voice and commanding stage presence gave his Othello an air of authority and gravitas, but it was his emotional range that truly set his portrayal apart. He conveyed Othello's intense love for Desdemona, as well as the tragic unraveling of that love due to jealousy and manipulation by Iago. Robeson's performance remains one of the most revered portrayals of Othello, shaping the role for generations to come and cementing his place as one of the great interpreters of Shakespeare's work. James Earl Jones's portrayal of Othello in the 1981 New York Shakespeare Festival production is widely regarded as one of the most powerful and authoritative interpretations of the character. What sets Jones's portrayal apart is the way he infuses Othello with both strength and vulnerability. Jones's Othello remains a landmark portrayal of the character, bringing emotional depth, complexity, and a commanding presence to Shakespeare's tragic hero. Eamon Walker's portrayal of Othello in the 2001 BBC production of Shakespeare's tragedy is a striking and deeply emotional interpretation of the character. Eamon Walker's Othello is marked by both emotional depth and physical presence, making his performance one of the most memorable and impactful interpretations of the role. Walker's ability to balance Othello's strength with his vulnerability, alongside his powerful chemistry with his co-stars, brings a modern sensibility to the character while remaining true to Shakespeare's tragic vision. Blair Underwood's portrayal of Othello in the 2001 television adaptation of Shakespeare's tragedy is a modern and nuanced take on the iconic character. Underwood's Othello is both commanding and vulnerable, exuding strength. His performance powerfully conveys the gradual unraveling of Othello's confidence as Iago's machinations take root. Underwood's performance remains one of the more accessible and emotionally grounded interpretations of Othello, offering a fresh and relatable approach to Shakespeare's tragic hero. Hugh Quarshie's portrayal of Othello in the 1990 Royal Shakespeare Company production is a powerful and grounded interpretation. Quarshie's Othello is marked by a quiet intensity and emotional restraint, creating a more introspective and psychologically complex figure. Hugh Quarshie's portrayal remains a standout for its depth, subtlety, and the modern relevance it brings to Shakespeare's tragic hero. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, follow, and subscribe.